Hey guys, welcome back to Legend of Heroes, and we need to go get our money, don't we? We received payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative efforts so far. Oh, 6,000 Mayor, that's nice. Keep up good work and be careful out there. Oh, are you free back there already? You gave me quite a surprise as I'm present to hear that some of our bracers have been taken into custody. General Morgan, I'll tell you. We're sorry to make you worry like that. Oh, never mind that. I'm just glad you're all back safe. I was even considering protesting in the Royal City, though our main branch. But Mayor Maybell managed to smooth everything out. Was it really such a big deal? Think about it, Estelle. In the Liberal Kingdom, the Bracer Guild's right to investigate crimes is recognised by law. Therefore, the General's actions would be in direct defiance of the system rules that governs the kingdom. Well, at least things have settled down as a result of this. And we've got a new quest as well, stolen ring. Okay, Bose's South Block. I guess that's where I should really go. I do need to buy some accessories for Chrissy Boy at the back there, don't I? So let's shop here first of all. Need to buy some accessories. It's not really worth having. Silver earring maybe. And white bracelets. Should really speak to the guy as well because he might know something about these. Burglarizings which has been going on. Damn it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. They took off the very last one of my pricey goods too. Why does that have to happen to me at a time like when there's hardly any goods around? And what about in the Orbital Factory? Looks like this store was hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. My factory and all my goods are gone! I've got to report to the Civil Army or Bracer Guild as soon as possible. Now, hold on just a minute. If even one of these groups thought I was ridden in stolen ledgers. Yikes, I've been a world of hurt. Stolen ledgers, huh? Oh, hello. Yay, this one turned out to be real cute. Neil, is that how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, really got screwed, you know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yep, heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up by on mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to a village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Should you go and check out my abandoned mine yourself? Yeah, we did yesterday. It was after you all had been hauled off. We could have really had a great shot of your arrest if we had been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity. I swear, you people in news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought it looked like it was the handiwork of Sky Bandits. Sure looks that way. Seems like the army's sniffing around for clues as well. To be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were last seen through Westgate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bowes Market are right through the Westgate. It seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. Don't mind me asking, who the heck are you? Ha! I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lanheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumours about me, right? Oh, right. You're a guy who drank wine without paying a classy restaurant. Takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honour to meet you, sir. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview any time, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Wow, it looks like the burglars really made off with everything. Could have sworn my boss locked up last night. The newest model of cameras on display here was stolen. Shooting Sky Bandits and interesting photography. Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of the next issue are going to be filled. Let me know if you get any other scoops. Seems a group of Sky Bandits in your mine consists of 2 females and a male. Whom has it, they've even got their children in their mix. Well, those people were the Sky Bandits? Yeah, you're speaking to them right now, mate. Someone living here said he had a precious memento taken by his crooks. Being my big mouth. I'm gonna be done here in a minute, so would you kids butt out? Bugger off. Okay. Since Mayor's asked you to look into things, you've got no choice. Yeah, you gotta help me or else. What's going on here? Fortunately, this house is untouched by burglaries. There's a time like this, it makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. Just glad that Morano brought Simon over to watch a house. I'm shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglars. Morano's mother was here alone, you see. Have we got burglars running the city? I swear, what's going to happen to Bose? We haven't got his house baffled as to why. He certainly didn't do any housework in the city. Interesting, this house not touched. I'm trying to ask a few questions here. Would you mind going out of the way? I've got permission to be here, so go away. Hey, you there! What? Is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day you're still all civilians. You cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. You're so adamant about investigating the matter, and do it once we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, I have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no arguing with these gentlemen. For an arse in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around. You throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel! For a soldier in prestigious Royal Army, you be threatening our good citizens? That's an outrageous embarrassment to us all. These aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of a guild. Oh, is that so? But I ask you once again, what's going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with a guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? As far as the general is concerned, ah yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early morning, and I presume a sufficient investigation has been conducted now, yes? I'll smooth things over with General later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright then, back it up. We're returning to Valhacking Gate. Who are you? It looks like... That's that. Seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologise. I appreciate the gesture. You made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. How about we let bygones be bygones? Oh, that suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with a guild. I think our two organisations working together grants us the ability to make up for each other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. Seems like a decent guy. Yeah, wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? excuse me, but I must take my leave. Oh, before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself yet. I'm Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. Is there anything I can do to assist you? Please don't hesitate to contact me. And who's your delightful secretary, Mr. Richard? Colonel Richard. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Neil was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Someone in the military sure knows how to listen to others. He's probably mid-30s and probably not hard on the eyes either. Seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who was that you just talking to in a black uniform? I swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you telling me you didn't recognise him at all? I was Colonel Richard. What? You're not pulling my leg, are ya? As fun as that would be, no. He said it so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. Think of a legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this anymore, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up with him. Aye, aye, sir. Well, I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? What if he's going to do an interview or something? Anyone else in the army would push him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivia? You look serious, and I've got to say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit it is quite a specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that it doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to ladies. But I'd like to see him just try a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Right then, let's see here. Now the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't to earlier. There's that woman there, wasn't there? I was putting my son to bed last night. And suddenly some masked men kicked the door down and came storming in. They tell my husband because they didn't want him to worry. My ring, which was for my mother, was taken. And you, kiddo? A bunch of strangers came to the house without asking. My mum and I were scared, so we hid under a bed. Don't worry, Mum. We'll do our best. Oh, dear me. Weren't you the bracer who came to ask questions not long ago? Yep, we did come before that. I'm really sorry, I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about what happened last night, right? Yep, that's right. Is it a good time for you? Yep, this is a good time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, and I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour. So I opened the door and started yelling. It turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orba factory across the road. But my heart was plumb gonna stop right there and then. Although it turned out to be some burglars. I see, so it was Sky Bandits, sir. That's what you're saying then, is this house didn't incur any loss of any kind? Yep, thanks to a mercy of a goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late that night, I mean, when he went to a bar? If it was only that, that'd be forgivable. In addition to being no good drinker, he's obsessed with this. He raised a hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to a lake in the south. On top of that, he still hasn't come back. So what you're saying is, he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, I'm going to give him what for, let me tell you. Hi honey, I'm home! Oh, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. What is? Do you have guests? You senile old man! My goodness, woman. What kind of fiery tempest has got into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If I was being rude, that'd be you. I'm dumbfounded my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. What do you mean, like, at a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Burglars and sky bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But think they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at him is hilarious. Guess I got to experience the Cecile effect firsthand. What did you say? Let's calm down now, shall we? But the thing is, sky bandits came in the middle of the night and just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with the thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. They're staying with Ian down the lakeshore. Remember, right? He said something about seeing a strange bunch near a place the other night. A strange bunch? Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. When I heard, I just happened to see him by chance and was fishing out during the night. He saw him leave by the way of the inn's front door and hopped onto the road. However, when he asked around the inn in the morning, it turned out nobody like that had stayed the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. Is there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort. It's quite rare, the meals are great. It's not a place I'd recommend to anyone. Best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. There weren't any definitive clues. We did manage to hear a few interesting tidbits. I concur. I especially like that one describing all the delicious food of the inn. That's not what we're talking about. Although, I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, there's nothing going on over here. I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of a sky bandit appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh well, I guess that's one way to think about it. In light of a series of incidents, they either spy me army, or sky bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It's extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see, so what you're saying is we should rather take an offensive stance than a defensive one. Then how about we get going off the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled by many in the rhyme the Pearl of Libelle. Well, I guess we're going back down to the lake, are we? I think it's this way, isn't it? Yep. And we'll travel down the New Ansel path there next time. If I remember correctly... Can't see this one. This map? The Allenbell Tower is probably where we're going to end up, isn't it? Because they like to take giving us to these towers, don't they? So join me next time when I head down to a lakeshore. Again. Bye-bye.